I want us to talk about one attitude disease that has destroyed more relationships, that has destroyed more opportunities, and has created the most problems for people. I call it the Hanun Syndrome. Most people have it and they don't even realize it. I want us to talk about it. I will give you a story. I will give you a background story. I have a message, the 7 attitude diseases destroying more lives today. This is one of them. First Chronicles chapter 19. Verse 1. In the course of time, Nahash, king of the Ammonites, died, and his son succeeded him as king. David thought, I will show kindness to Hanun, son of Nahash, because his father showed kindness to me. So David sent delegation to express his sympathy to Hanun concerning his father. When David's envoy came to Hanun in the land of the Ammonites to express sympathy to him, the Ammonites commanders said to Hanun, do you think David is honoring your father by sending envoys to you to express sympathy? Having his envoys come to you only to explore and spy out the country and overthrow it? So Hanun seized David's envoys, shaved them, cut off their garments at the buttocks, and sent them away. I'm not going to read the full story. This is the full story. There was a king called Nahash. He was the king of the Ammonites. And this Ammonite king died, and his son succeeded him as the next king. Immediately, they installed his son as the next king. David sent envoys to him and said, hey, come. Go to the land of the Ammonites. I remember this king once showed me kindness. Please go and sympathize with his son and go and give them gifts. Immediately, the envoys read there. The officials around Hina told him that, do you actually think David sent these guys here to come and show kindness to you? They came to spy. Don't be fooled. They came to spy, to see your territory. They will come and fight you if you don't do anything about it. And immediately, this guy caught the envoys that David sent. He cut off their garments, their attire at the back of their shirts, so that when they are walking, people will see their nakedness from the back, which was a great humiliation. David's officials, and he sent them away. Immediately he did that to David's official. He thought David would definitely come and retaliate. So let me prepare myself for war. And he started paying neighboring countries to help him go and fight the Israelites. At the end of the day, David heard that this is what they are doing. And David said, well, if you are bringing war to my house, I won't reject it. And they also marched to meet them. 47,000 people lost their lives. 47,000 people lost their life from a problem that didn't exist. You see, many people today don't suffer in life because life is against them. Many people suffer in life, their relationship gets bad, their finances get bad, they lose opportunities because they consistently interpret events or things that are coming in their way through a negative lens. And this single behavior is an attitude disease that destroys life. I call it the Hanun Syndrome. Most of us, our main problem is that we cannot simply accept goodness, good things that happens in people's life. We cannot simply accept it without interpreting it in a negative way or without trying to find fault or bad attributes to it, right? Anytime something good is about to happen in our life or anytime somebody is showing goodness or kindness to us, we always try to find ways to interpret that kindness or to mean something else. And at the end of the day, all that it does is that we lose the intent for which the person did that for us. The interpretation we give to events that happens into our life is more important than the event itself. Most of us have lost important relationships. I'm passionate about relationship tonight. Most of us has lost important relationship because some guys came into our lives, some ladies came into our lives. Then we look at them and say, this guy is too good to be true. Let me test him. And in your way of testing him, you begin to misbehave. And in your line of misbehavior, you spoil things and the relationship will collapse. Then you come and say, I said it, right? I said it. There are some great people who have entered our lives, but we deliberately destroyed that relationship because we interpreted their care, we interpreted their love, we interpreted their actions from a negative lens. We thought they were hiding something. They were too good to be true. So, let me test. In your way of testing, you began to do things that will piss the person off and they left. And that's how come most of us have lost important people that could have been the best and perfect match for us. I'm serious with this. If you are not in this situation, you may not understand. A lot of people have lost deals, business deals, big opportunities because people brought business ideas instead of you to even take time to go into it to see whether this thing is too good to be true. No, this thing is too good. Then you just rubbish it, right? This thing is too good to be true. Nobody will give you this opportunity without expecting anything. Then you just rubbish it. It's not always so. Are you trying to tell me that genuinely people cannot do good things for you without expecting anything? Most of the hearsays around, nobody does anything for free. It's not always true. There are people who genuinely want to see you win. When they come into your life, when they present an opportunity, when they present an idea, it's not that they actually expect something. But if you don't take care because of this negative attitude disease, you may always interpret their actions and their contributions from a bad side, and you end up losing them. The dangerous part of this disease is that you will always overreact from your own thoughts, which is completely different from what is happening on the ground, right? There are so many things that we are losing in our lives because of overreacting as a result of this attitude disease. Sometimes it's not what we think, right? It's not what you think. Some people can be genuinely good. Let's be careful of social media and these things that people fly around. Let me give you 5 reasons why a lot of people have this attitude disease. The first one I call is wounded history. People have been hurt because of what has happened in their life before. They gave this guy a chance, right? This lady was too good and he allowed himself and trusted this lady, but eventually the lady betrayed her, or eventually the guy betrayed her, right? So that's a history and you are wounded by it. So in 2026, if you meet somebody who is showing you that same colors, you'll be like, no, I've seen this script before, so I won't allow myself to be fooled again. There's a cure for this. Maybe I'll do that in my next video. The second cause of this attitude disease is negative self-image. Most people think you simply don't deserve good things. Whenever good opportunities are coming your way, whenever somebody wants to show you true love, a little voice will be whispering into your mind that, hey, be careful, you are poor. How can somebody, this nice guy come and love you? How can this nice lady come and love you? How can this rich lady come and love you? You are not worth it. He won't take you anywhere. So those voices will be playing in your mind. Then at the end of the day, you said, please go your way. Another cause of this attitude, I call it repeated disappointment. Some people have genuinely tried to love. Some people have genuinely tried to accept opportunities. Some people have genuinely tried to accept offers, to accept the love that people give them. But anytime they open themselves to accept them, they always end up being disappointed, right? They always get repeated disappointments. And right now they said, okay, I won't do it again. So people have this experience of repeated disappointment. And so because of that, they've closed their self. When you are showing them nice things, they don't want to see because they think it's definitely going to end like how the last one ended, right? Again, it's the same thing. If you want to close your eyes for bad people to pass, good people will also come and pass without you knowing. I have solutions for all this. I'll come and talk about it. The next one I will talk about is pride. Some people are just proud. They don't want you to give them any opportunity so that tomorrow you come and say, I'm the one who made you this. I'm the one who made you that. They don't want to accept any goodness from you so that you can even have the chance to say that I am part of your success story. They don't even want to hear that. So they want to go through life alone. This is an attitude disease. It won't help you, right? Again, I'll bring you solutions to that. I didn't want the video to be long. So please go and subscribe to the YouTube channel. Right now, I want us to be focusing more on the YouTube so that we do long videos there. I can comfortably post long videos on YouTube, but I can't do that yet. So the link is on my bio. Please go and subscribe and let's move. So the Hanun Syndrome is an attitude disease, consistently interpreting events from a negative lens. This single attitude has destroyed more relationships, it has collapsed more opportunities, and it has destroyed more life than you can ever imagine. This is what I came to tell you.